My heart's a stereo.
Okay. Hey, no.
Check.
No.
1 2 1 2. Yeah. 1 2 1 2. We're live.
Hey, yo. Anybody got a lighter?
The Kill Your Ego show is live.
I do have a lighter. Fuck. Yo, it's Dez, it's Sid, it's Ozzy. Kill your fucking ego. Don't kill yourself, bro.
Hi, it's me, Ozzy.
My name's not Sid, it's Griff. But
His name's Griff.
you guys are calling me with my government name.
Dude, we call you Sid.
Yeah, I've actually had.
I'll start calling you Griff.
I had a spiritual awakening, so my new name is Griff.
No, remember earlier when you
Spent a
mentioned
week
you
in
had
Peru.
multiple personalities? That's what the fuck that is.
Well, no, Griff.
You got Griff, you got Sid, you got Sydney.
The thing is, Sid is me, yeah, but Griff is like the alter ego.
King SG the third.
So that's the better me.
Okay.
Kind of like
Who am I speaking to now?
I couldn't tell you.
Shout out to King SG the
I can't
third.
call it.
Shout out to King SG the third.
That's the gay me. That's when I'm being gay.
He meant game. Game.
That is true. I shouldn't have said that word. I said the G word literally fucking
It's okay.
this much in.
So I'm kind of sad.
Sad.
Why?
Yeah.
Lighter's
The Olympics are no longer happening, so I look forward to watching those every night.
Aw, I'm sorry.
And now I have no Olympic material to watch.
Is
No
that
Olympic
sports?
material,
Didn't football season just start?
Ew. Gross.
Why ill? Wait, why ill? You watch baseball.
Yeah, dude, that was
And
cool.
then you're gonna... Can I get a real lighter? This is broken.
Nigga, do you know
This
how to
is-
use a lighter?
Dude, it's...
You know how to use a lighter, right? Wow, you're bad. You're terrible.
It hurts.
You're
My finger hurts.
Why is it happening like that? Yeah, it's out of gas.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a cool lighter, okay? It was limited edition.
Yeah, whatever. All right,
Wanted to
boys.
flex.
How was your guys' day? You guys doing good?
Nigga, I was
Yeah?
speaking about sports.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about my fucking day?
Why are
You
you
were talking
sad
about the sad Olympics
Yeah, why are
ending.
you sad about the Olympics?
You can't see the
Oh, I
fucking
wouldn't watch
Australian girl
that.
breakdance anymore.
Did you believe my
Oh, it
my
was cool.
sister is in Paris now?
Sister.
She is. She
Did
flew.
she see the Olympics?
They went a week after.
A week after? Because
Yeah.
the tickets were probably cheaper.
Yeah, my sister's in Paris, France right now, man.
Wow.
And you know what it is now? It's not the Olympics anymore. It's the Special Olympics.
Oh, she's there right in time.
She's there right in time. The normal Olympics is out of there now, and now it's the Special
I feel
Olympics.
like the Paralympics are even more fun to watch, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, she's actually there at the best part.
Interesting. You know, Des, can I ask you something? Why is it that
Absolutely.
you know that the Olympics are over, but you don't know that the Special Olympics have just begun?
Cue the dun 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 dun. It's fucking sweating right now, bro.
Go ahead and answer that for me, bro.
Yeah, the reason is actually quite simple, and I'll tell you right here. First and foremost, Austin, is that I lost track of time, and I didn't know.
You know what?
Nobody
we're
told
not
me.
gonna make him answer this. All right.
He's clearly sweating.
I was trying to find an answer, but
I
I,
want
couldn't
you-
find one
He's
quick
physically
enough.
sweating.
And
So
my
right
boy's
now,
coughing.
I'm smoking a little slugger. I
Slugger,
forgot the name of
slugger.
this shit. I'm gonna find out the name, but I want you boys to taste this because this tastes
Really?
pretty fucking good.
There's no way it
Is
tastes
it like
better
a
than
beef
this.
paper?
There's no way it tastes better than this dry ass shit I'm smoking. There's no way.
I'm telling you, it might. I'm telling you that there's a chance
There's
that might
no
taste
way
good.
this pre-roll
Ooh.
that's been sitting in that tin for like 48 days.
That's called Baby Grizzler.
Griselda.
Griselda. Is that a D?
Look at that resin ring. Guys, for you that can't see
Griselda.
this because we don't have a camera, I mean,
Is that
this
a D or an O, Des? Are you sure?
It's Griselda. Baby Griselda.
Look at that resin ring, though, man. That's pretty
Yeah, he's
impressive.
right.
It's real greasy.
It tastes good.
How much did you
I'm
pay
telling
for
you, it tastes like 4 with a 0, man.
I'm just wondering. I didn't mean to oust you on the podcast.
No, you're chilling.
$40.
Fucking, I don't give a fuck.
$40. Okay.
Shit's
Yeah.
good.
Goodness, on the back of the package, I want to say it's creamy, but on the back of the package, it really gives you like the real analytics of like what it's supposed to be. Wow, this is strong. With
Yeah.
a K.
Can I grab that card? It's in your
I would
lap.
like you to grab it more so even now. Thank you.
All right, now
yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
was
This is
great.
my review.
All right, let's see.
Cheers.
Let's see it.
Coated with diamonds, live resin infused, and top of the line sluggers,
What you thinking?
cultivar.
That shit tastes good, no?
Yeah, it does taste good, but it tastes fake, bro.
I wanna.
Maybe that's just because it's good. Like it tastes like it tastes too good. But you have to also remember, like whenever you put concentrates inside your joints and stuff, they got that flavor, you know?
It does. It really does. 100% does.
You know what that reminds me of? Smoking makes you 10 times
Oh.
more likely to die of a pulmonary disease.
Premium flour,
God damn it,
solventless
bro.
hash,
You're right.
rolled in diamonds.
That's a study.
Yeah, there you go. Creamy, sweet, fruity, and a little bit gassy. It's saying
A little
That-
gassy.
sativa.
The thing with that is, what the taste of that reminds me of is like a vape oil. It
Yeah.
reminds me of like those terps taste botanical. Not that that's a bad thing,
Right.
but don't you think those taste botanical? Taste that again. Hit that again. Am I wrong? Is that a misread? Or is that just a really good terp and I'm misclarifying it as botanical? What are you thinking? Is
By
that,
botanical, you mean like added?
I'm thinking that the concentrate is a botanical concentrate. The terp is, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a thing.
What
It
about
needs
like
to-
the
needs
like?
to be addressed?
Could be something like fucking terp sauce. You know,
And
and it has that
you
flavor.
know, sometimes you hit terpenoline and you're like, that seems like fake, but it's real.
It's real.
So it could be. It could be. I don't know. I'm just saying it tastes.
and
it
it's
tastes
and
really
it's a
good
sativa, so it could very well be a terpenoline that's fucking with us right now.
because it tastes
I think
really.
Sid's onto something, and I feel like Austin's also onto something. I feel like this product here in particular. Oh, look at this! It says 59.
I'm stoned after hitting that.
It says
I'm more higher than I
59.4%.
have been hitting this. That's definitely. There's fentanyl in there, dude. I can't drive home. I can't drive
be
home.
just-
You'll be
fine,
fine,
buddy.
dude. Just take one for the road.
Have another hit. As
Yeah,
a
take
matter
another
of
hit.
I don't
fact.
want that.
All right, whatever, dude. More fentanyl for us.
That shit's got me feeling funny.
All right, well, shit. Relax.
Well, now the podcast is completely derailed, dude.
Oh, we're not gonna be able to do anything
In
else.
other news, the Swallows are now coming to Springfield. Have you seen the Simpsons movie?
Damn, dude.
Fucking
What is in
birds
that,
at the
man?
dome and
It's a
fucking-
callback, bro.
What?
That's
What
a
is in
callback.
that?
What do you mean?
That joint.
It was hash,
I
THCA,
substantially feel higher.
no
just from hitting
diamonds,
that.
diamonds.
I haven't
and
smoked a
flower.
lot of weed today. That's just when it's interesting.
It's usually the first smoke of the day, especially when you're hitting something new.
Well,
like
I normally hit like.
You're also
just-
smoking a Trekkers, which is fucking probably way weaker than this. So you're probably immediately noticing the difference of smoking something way stronger.
Stop wasting your money on Trekkers, bro. I'm gonna tell you first and foremost, bro. Any pre-roll that comes from fucking, bro. Sorry, any that comes from
Jesus
that
fucking
place
Christ. Dude, I'm
is
literally gonna
not
have to
gonna
fucking-
be valid. Okay, it's called the re-roll, and I'm gonna tell you why for a reason, bro. You ever gut one of those things? You should gut that in your free time. Gut one of those and see the quality of flour that's actually in
Do
there.
you know
bro.
why I have this right now?
No.
It's because I was just coming over to my friend Dez's house,
Heck
and
yeah.
I was like, I don't feel like rolling,
Bro,
so I
that's
can
what you
just
got me
spend
for, man.
$17.50 to have 5 rolls.
Yeah.
I don't gotta worry about nothing. I got
Yeah,
a
that's
10,
a way
I
better
can
price
keep 'em
than I
there.
paid for. I paid 40, bro. I got. Who's the real winner here? I think you are.
$17.50 for this. That's all I wanted.
You're right. That's a bargain.
But it is
We
shit
won.
weed, and that weed gets me so
No.
much higher.
No, if he's gonna
Is he
be
tired?
if he's
It's
gonna
just
be
a
the
sativa.
angel on the left side of your shoulder, then I'm gonna be the devil on the right.
Okay, let's
We
hear it.
won.
My eyes are closed now.
He hit it one time.
I can confirm
He hit
his
it-
eyes are closed.
That he hit it one time,
imagine
and he's
this happened?
I
stoned.
fall asleep.
That'd be kind of funny.
I
like,
fall
in
asleep
live.
on the podcast.
I saw him smoking one of those before. That's his second one.
He's
And I've
scared.
had
He's
2
a little
beers.
He hit
scared.
the, oh yeah, you
So
did
dumb.
have 2 beers
I
too.
think that's what got me.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the alcohol and not even the weed. All right,
Oh,
you're
no, bro, it's
drunk.
like my 5th beer for
You
real.
can't drive. Give me your keys.
You want to sleep over, bro? You can sleep over if you want.
No, I do. I don't want to sleep over. I hate this apartment complex.
We could cuddle.
Well, you can hate the complex, but
I have a lot
my
of
house
trauma.
has nothing
This
to do with
complex
it.
has a lot of trauma to me. You know that?
Right. I understand. Actually, completely, 100%, wholeheartedly. But you gotta understand.
Do you know how much shit I aggressively?
has
Do you know how
good
much
vibes.
shit I aggressively threw away in that dumpster over there?
What the fuck? Do
Do you know how much shit I aggressively just threw in that dumpster?
I know one thing you aggressively threw in that dumpster.
What did I throw? What do you think?
It was, let's just say they're no longer a problem. All right, so
It's true.
that's all.
It
That's
was
all.
called-
That's
it
all
was
we
called-
need to know.
So-
it was called
would you
Gemma.
say that
I
I-
threw Gemma in that dumpster?
oh my god,
Dude.
Jesus.
Yeah,
you
guys-
cremated her?
Jesus.
I didn't cremate her. I just threw her in there. I ain't burn her.
You know, I don't know if he's are you for real.
No, but the funniest thing is that we just
think
said we
it's for
threw,
real.
we dumped it in the trash,
When my
and then you
dog-
asked if we
What else
cremated.
What
When my
did you do? What
when
else
my
did you
dog died,
Why did you
I
bury
put her in the
her, man?
dumpster.
Jesus.
I put her in a trash bag. I put her in a trash bag, and I put
No,
her
we cremated her and then threw her in the dumpster.
I'm just kidding. I wasn't there when she died. Luckily, I wasn't there when she died. AK was.
That almost broke my heart. I was like, that poor dog.
You
just
think I
the
put her in a
dumpster.
trash bag and just threw her in a dumpster?
Dude, 25% of me did.
You think she
quarter.
died when I was here? She wasn't even here. I wasn't
Yeah,
even.
would've
I moved
broke my
out, bro.
heart, yeah.
Nah, bro.
You did
I
tell
would
me that a while
believe.
back.
I would believe you fucking intentionally ran over a kid before you fucking hurt an animal like that.
Yeah, Jimmo was cool, man.
Would you say that it freed
Rest
up a
in-
lot of space?
Rest in peace, Jimmo. What
in
do you,
peace,
For real,
Jimmy.
rest in peace, Jim.
Jimmo? If you're up there, man,
Rest in paradise.
I
bro.
appreciate you. You know, you were a cool dog, but
Just looking down.
Just like the most aggressive you ever seen.
I want to
in your
dedicate this podcast to
Fucking-
To
Jimmo.
Gemma. Can we have like?
I
Can we
dedicate
have
this
just?
podcast to
We have
Can we
5
dedicate
seconds of
this?
silence for Gemma.
I'm glad that y'all
Moment of
know
silence.
that dog. That's what's sick.
Yeah, that dog
You
was
know-
that,
That dog
dog was the
amazing.
best goddamn thing.
Yeah, dude,
You know?
that's sick.
That dog was amazing.
What was cool about her?
The fact
She
that
was
she was
always
so
so happy.
smart, so happy,
Yeah.
you know, she just wanted to be around you.
Fuck yeah,
You know,
dude. Jimmo was a real one.
She was a real one.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
Well, just out of nowhere, in my opinion.
But she died at like 6 years old. It's like what a pussy way to die.
But what
Like,
happened though?
kidney failure, and they said her heart was small. I think my
Aw.
ex just fed her a chocolate cake like a dumb bitch.
Might be.
I think that's literally what happened. I think literally my ex-girlfriend fed her something wrong and killed her. Because what are the odds, bro? Like what? How do you?
That fucking
Or she
whore.
died
How'd
of
you
a
not
broken.
know that shit 6 years ago?
Or here's another theory: she died of a broken heart because she knew her father was out of the picture.
you know what?
Suicide.
You know?
Damn.
And I think
That's-
I think that's
that's
more,
deep, bro.
I
That's
think
real.
that's more of what it is.
That's a real thing, bro. People
think-
die of broken hearts.
I think she died
so
because
I
she.
wouldn't be surprised if
I
animals do
trained
too.
that dog, dude, more than AK ever did. You know what I mean? So
That shit's shameful. That shit's sad.
yeah.
You know what?
Jimmy knew I was gone, and she was just like, you know, I'm gone.
Something's not fucking right. You know, and that shit can trigger animals to do.
But don't worry, my ex got a new dog.
Oh, fuck Gemma.
Yeah, she got a new dog. So,
Okay,
Does it
so
look
Gemma
like Gemma?
doesn't.
no,
A
it's
Chihuahua?
a big dog. Like a big,
Gemma was a
it's a
big
big
dog.
stupid brown dog. She sends me pictures of it, and I just
Hey,
It's like
I tell her to stop texting me, or I'll fucking literally kill you, bitch.
nothing big and brown is
I did. I already
stupid.
did. I blocked her. She's not.
You
She's
hear me?
blocked now.
Nothing-
She'll never see this podcast.
Nothing big and brown is stupid.
Oh.
Okay, so watch your goddamn
You
fucking
gotta be
mouth
careful with these.
before I
things.
come over there
I agree.
and I show you something big and brown.
When you
Yeah.
think of big and brown, what comes to mind?
My dick.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal. That's fucking true. It's the realest thing all day.
Would you guys take the opportunity to like take a rocket ship and like let's say go on the moon and do like a moonwalk or something
It's funny you mention the moon.
like for free?
It's funny you mention the moon.
The full moon.
It's not the full moon. But what did you say you
A
would do?
waxing gibbous.
What is a waxing gibbous?
You'd be like one of the.
The type of moon face. I don't know.
You'd be like one of the first civilians to just be able to go to the moon
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
asking,
touch
like,
the moon, like put your feet on the ground on the moon.
Well, here's the thing with the moon.
So
y'all.
trash.
I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but it's actually a I don't know how to explain this to you guys in like norm. I don't know how to break it to you guys like this, but
like a
the
caveman.
moon,
Like you just say it,
but
bro.
the
I'm
moon
not dumb.
actually literally is a base for reptilian aliens that are harvesting our souls.
Yeah. So anybody out there listening right now, it's just some of this material might be a little too hard to take in, but it's the truth. Okay.
I'm just telling you,
You
there's
just hit flat Earth.
There's
so-
something weird with the moon. Have
Yeah,
you ever
it's
heard that
creepy.
theory? Have you heard that theory about that? Where there's
Oh, yeah, all
they
types
say
of shit.
they say that the moon is like a it's a synthetic. Well, if you there's a weird
Moon is cheese.
the moon is cheese.
The moon is
Alien
cheese.
cows and shit.
I'm telling you, damn it, to the moon, it's cheese.
I'm just remembering that one episode of fucking Codename Kiss Next Door where the moon was cheese.
Oh, damn,
Remember that?
You
episode?
bitch will reach. That bitch will probably reach to the fridge, cuz.
damn,
Do karaoke
Are
on
you
the
getting cheese out of
fridge.
my fridge right now?
damn.
Want another happy dad, eh?
No, just get my Red Bull.
Disappointment.
I have the happy day right there. That's my second one.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate you. Thank
Of course, man.
That's my second-
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate you keeping
Where was I
track.
going with this, bro? The fucking space and
But yeah,
the moon cows. And
reptiles.
The moon's
on the moon.
weird, but
why
have you
did
guys- have you
Why
guys-
do you think that though? Like, why is that?
Oh
like,
yeah, because they say that like a certain I was watching this video one day, dude. You know, and they were talking about how the moon, our moon, compared to like other moons in the atmosphere, like galaxy, they
Mhm.
it it circles the Earth in a way that no other moon circles any other planet. You know what I mean? That's
because
why.
the Earth's orbit is that strong.
That's why we have a solar eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
The science, I'm not really sure. Like, I'm not in the best state to
How the
explain.
fuck is there life on Earth and we can't find no fucking aliens, bro? Why?
Ocean, deep ocean.
Anyways, bro.
He has a point though, because like it's so
Oh,
weird.
fuck.
We don't fucking
fuck.
know. So like, why
Don't
are
you
we
find that weird?
so intrigued about space when we don't even know ourselves? Like, we don't even know what the fuck is here.
I mean, you can't even.
Did
Nobody
you-
can go deep in the ocean. If I was an alien, I would have I would have a base where the dumbass humans can't go at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
Did you
Why
know-
wouldn't you? They have spacecrafts that are. They call them transphobic. They call them transphobic. No, I was kidding. They call them. They call them trans.
Very
Like
interesting
they call them
person.
like trans fucking.
Sexual.
Dude, they're like
Formers.
The reason they say it, the reason they have that word trans is because they're trans.
Transylvania.
They're trans like
Transatlantic.
trans-terrestrial.
Wow, there you
Ooh.
go.
They're
Fire.
trans-terrestrial, so they
go
can
on land and
they can
water.
go land, air, water with seamlessly.
Seamless.
You can just woo,
But can they handle that deep sea pressure?
Yeah, apparently they can. So that's like they say they see these spacecrafts like in like apparently like the Bermuda Triangle and places like that that are like off the coast of Florida and Cuba. You know what I mean? And like they say that they go into the water like that just seamlessly, and they go out of the water seamlessly. They have there's technology that apparently exists to where you can hit water and air with no problem. It just
Yeah.
we don't have propulsion systems to where they doesn't matter where you don't go off of that. Their energy systems go off of things that don't rely on the atmosphere like we do.
Like elements that we're not even aware of, type deal.
Like
Or-
the element that Bob Lazar talks about, like that element fucking 141, I think it is, element 141, and it's
Nova
like,
6.
151.
it's basically
what I
it's
know.
basically
Element
like
151.
it's like an energy element, you know. That's why they're all trying to go to space, though, dude. Because
What is it called?
Element 141.
I don't know. What is that? I really don't know what that
That's
is.
in Black Ops.
Is that?
Dude, they were looking for that in Zombies in Black Ops.
Is that what it
Element
was?
151. This shit came from space, blah, 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 made the zombies, all that shit.
Oh yeah.
Element 151.
I was wondering why I fucking
It
like.
might not be 151, but element 1.
Nah,
One.
I know what you're talking about, but that shit is fucking trippy.
Did you know that a week ago?
It's euquanidium. What is?
That's not what it was in Black Ops.
Nah, this is Nova 6. I remember.
It's not that.
I was there.
Dude, they made a song about it in Black Ops. My sweet, no, like Paradolia. No, my sweet. I know. My
115.
115. 115. Yeah, is it that or no?
Bring me 115.
Yeah, it is. It is element 115. You guys are right.
Element one fucking.
There we go.
Nigga, that's Black Ops.
They
Element
taught us history. We don't
115,
even know.
And like I said, it's like an
real.
anti-gravitational fucking thing to the propulsion type of energy to where you can just like propulsion away that's
Dude, Black
not.
Ops is even cooler than I thought now.
Well, it's weird. Well, it's based off of a lot of shit. And like I said,
Yeah.
around the Vietnam era, bro, is where they started having this weird, like they call alien technology, which is weird.
Wow.
Well, isn't
And
like
this-
that
this-
element what
amazing.
is like the element that brings like zombies and shit? Like,
It-
that's the
right.
element that
Yeah.
resurrects the dead.
Right.
hmm
And
You know what I mean? Which is like, and it links to the aliens and everything. That's what
That's
brings.
so crazy, bro.
What the thing? That's what links me to my next topic.
Uh huh.
Do you guys know who John D is?
John D.
Yeah,
John D's
D.
nuts.
John D.
No.
You son of a bitch.
No, I do not know who that is though. John D.
John D.
No. Who's
He's,
that, bro?
he's an occultist, bro. Like back in the
Should
like
fucking
the
call him.
early days, he was outcasted, you know, by like the Catholic and Roman Church, you know, for doing like occult things
For the church.
No, well,
Or just in general?
he's technically like he's a mathematician and an astronomer. You know what I mean? And he was born in like the 1500s.
Oh, okay.
A man of science.
Yeah, science.
He's
Of
a
the
man of
occult.
science. He was a man, but like I said, he had a weird thing that he was like a sorcerer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like
little alchemist.
exactly, and like the church doesn't like shit like that because you're doing because you're
You play with
contacting-
magic.
Exactly.
But that's what religion is magic, right? But it's like magic that they'll let you fuck with. But like this is magic.
Like a state of mind, probably.
Well, here's the thing, right? They want you. It's a state of mind because they can realize they have like it's a market to them, you know what I mean? But like what like John D would do, he would just do like conjurings and stuff where he would like use black mirrors, where he would speak in black mirrors and he would be able to like read like he would be able to it's
Well,
ca-
get to it.
well, I know, right? It's kind of hard to explain, dude.
I
'cause-
want to hear it, bro. I'm
Looking
literally
into
interested.
Black
You're fucking
Mirrors?
giving me a fucking
So like,
cliffhanger.
and that's what's interesting about the Black Mirror thing, right? Because Black Mirrors are used from the occultists for a long, long time, and that's how they would, see the future. That's how they would be able to manifest certain things that they want. That's how they would be able to like
It's a
gauge.
black, like, it's just a mirror that's black.
It's a mirror that's black. It's like a mirror made of obsidian.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's
Okay.
like, and that's what a black mirror is, and
And
that's
it's reflective?
it's reflective. You know what I mean? And that's what's interesting about like all of it, because they say you need a black mirror to conjure things. You know what I mean? Like, and that's like in any type of magic, anything, you need a black mirror, and that's what links the black mirrors to like the alien technology, because our phones are black mirrors. You know what I mean? And like all over the TV screens, they're black mirrors. You know what I mean? So like every piece of technology has to have a black mirror for it to work. You know what I mean? So that goes back to John Dee's thing of like how we used to use black mirrors in the 1500s. It's just interesting that there's a link between black mirrors and technology is a black mirror also.
Would you have wanted to live in the 1500s?
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been bad.
What do you fucking be? It would have been
If you were born
great,
into those-
but horrible at the same time.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
kind of like
agree.
it's just kind of the same
Get
here,
pillaged.
right? It's kind of the same
You
here
would
though,
be
because
purged.
we could be born in Venezuela right now and be
so
getting
much
pillaged.
disease.
That's what I was about to say, like-
murder.
You could be born in Venezuela right now. You could be born in Cuba right now and be a witness to all that. You could be born in fucking Gaza right now and have
That's
the
a really
same
good point.
type of shit.
That's a really fucking good point.
So it's kind of
he
just
does
like
have a point.
it's kind of just like, yeah, you know what I mean?
doesn't matter. You're fucking
Doesn't
right.
really matter, right?
Yeah. Would you? What timeline would you have liked to live in?
I think
Before we even get into that part, I was gonna say last week, because we were talking about space. Last week, China, their spacecraft was the first to reach the other dark side of the moon.
Really?
Yes,
What do you mean that dark side of the moon?
the other side of the moon. We've only explored half of the moon because that's the light. That's the part that the sun shines its light on. The other side is too dark,
Is it just a spacecraft or is it a manned spacecraft?
quote unquote.
Do you see how kind of retarded that is?
Yeah. Because does the moon have its own gravity or no?
Well, why is there a dark side of the moon?
Because
Like, how retarded is that? So it's okay. It's like-
Pink Floyd said so.
They're just coming up with shit to fuck us up at this point, bro. They're like, oh shit, they're getting smarter. We told
And
them
they're
this in
saying
the 50s.
China hit it first.
Yeah, bro, but bro, why is there
The
a
footage-
dark side of the moon? Like, why is this? Why is
Why,
it?
in the first place, you're damn right. I'm not gonna lie to you. Why the fuck is there?
Of course, there would be a half of the moon you can't see because because you guys didn't build it, you lazy fucks. We're living in a simulation. That's why you can't. Like, what's behind it? What's behind the projection, retard? You guys are so lazy.
But dude, you should see the fucking
It's like a lazy video game developer.
Type
You're like,
shit.
You guys did
It's
this.
true,
Oh my God,
though.
you got the whole-
It's
yeah,
true.
You
type
can't
shit.
even do the whole moon. Fuck
Can't even
you.
do the whole moon, nigga.
Lazy motherfuckers.
The closest fucking big ass thing next to us. Nigga.
Oh, okay. We'll just make it a half circle in the sky. Where's the 3D graphics?
That is too fucking funny.
Fuck you.
Bro, it's trippy, bro. Like, I think about, like,
But
fucking...
The graphics on that footage, I'm trying to tell you,
It's so old. Like our minds are getting too developed for
Looks
this
like fucking
world.
480p. Like, it's
What do you
so,
mean?
Like
It's like
ass.
Like the dark side of the moon. They have footage of it.
They have footage of it. I would pull it up if I could.
But it's
No.
really bad footage.
yeah, but it's really bad footage. It's like, how the fuck is it 2024 and like all like the biggest milestones ever are like recorded in like? Why is the cameraman always ass? You know what I'm saying? Why is it fucking recorded on like? I don't know, an iPod 3. You know
Why
what I'm
aren't you
saying?
going into fucking space and having
Why are we going in
a
space and not having the right
4K
equipment?
hella fucking built camera?
Because they have a
Ready to
Patreon and you
go.
gotta buy the 4K footage if you want it.
Huh?
They have a Patreon, you gotta buy the 4K footage.
Oh,
if you
NASA.
want it.
That's what it is. NASA has a Patreon. If you go in... Oh, wait. It's not NASA. It's China.
Which
Sorry.
brings me to another huge
China has a Patreon.
advancement.
That's a Patreon.
If
Donate.
you want to see all the cool shit, you gotta fucking subscribe.
Donate your US dollars.
Which brings me to another big advancement in that type of space and field.
hmm
Bigfoot. Another Bigfoot sighting was
Here we go.
was seen.
Where was
you
he
can
at?
actually see his face in the video, but of course, the video is fucking recorded on a watermelon. Like it's recorded, like the quality on it is so like.
Where do you get a
Semi-shitty.
watermelon camera in 2024? That's how so gay this shit is. Like, where you literally 2024 and you have a camera
Bro,
like
I'm
that, you
just
can't
saying,
even
like-
buy. You have to go out of your way to buy a shitty
Brother,
camera.
I don't
nowadays.
think he
It
really
looks
means-
like it was recorded on a fucking Nintendo DS.
Isn't that crazy how that happens? Like, where did you find that? Like, where did you find a camera that shitty? You would have had to have just waited.
Nah, Androids nowadays, bro, are shitty. Like a lot of people like have like.
Are they really?
Why? Like I don't know.
So you think
Cricket
it's real?
Mobile
So
or
you
Mint
think
Mobile or you know what I'm saying, like them stupid little lines, and they give you like a shitty ass fucking Android from like 8 years ago. Camera's fucking shitty as fuck, but hey, at least you got a phone for $20 a month, you know. Answer.
so? You think it's real?
I think that there's shit out there like that could be real.
You think Bigfoot's real?
Like maybe there's a bear humanoid figure that niggas made call a Bigfoot.
You think he shapeshifts?
I don't think he shapeshifts. There might be shapeshifts, dude.
Native Americans talked about Bigfoot.
Let me say this, man. Anything's possible in this world, bro. I'm not gonna knock anything. Obviously,
Well, think about it. It's kind of like.
Think that it's.
Well, here's the
probably
thing, right? If
real,
you're
maybe, but I just think it could be a possibility.
That's the thing about
like
things.
aliens. I think they're a possibility. Ghost possibility. Fucking
People think
goblins got some possibility. Whatever you're gonna tell me, bro. Like you can like niggas. I'd be like, hey, that's a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
People think it's not real until you can do it. Like nobody thought you could play the guitar like Jimi Hendrix until Jimi Hendrix did it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Dude, he had sex with that thing. I know.
So what I'm saying is, it's like there's no way to like be like, okay, you can't do it until someone does it, and then now they're like, okay, we can do it. But before then, you're like, that was impossible. It's like, fuck you. But then what else is possible? You know
Right.
what I mean? Like
Right.
you have to do it before they think it's possible.
You gotta prove them wrong.
That's just what's interesting.
Follow your
about it,
dreams, boys and gals.
you know. And they'll tell you the whole time it's not possible. You know,
Look, bro.
it ain't easy being fucking cheesy.
I was
dude.
on the Bigfoot wave for a long time.
Shout out
Alright.
to
Mhm.
those, man.
He was probably real long time ago, but he ain't real anymore.
Can you imagine
If he is real, he must be like Russia or something.
Who is it again?
Bigfoot.
Yeah, I agree.
I bet there's more chance of there being like a Bigfoot, like fucking what's it like? What are they called? Like the snow ones?
Abominable snowman.
It's an abominable snowman, Austin. How do you forget that?
You think there's
No,
more of a
call it
chance of there
fucking
being an
Yeti.
abominable snow. Did
Ah,
I hear like
that's
in
what
the
it's called.
in the
That's actually the
Appalachian
cool name for it.
Mountains? There's a lot of weird shit that goes on.
Motherfucker said
In the
abominable
Appalachian
snowman.
Mountains?
This isn't Monsters Inc. All right, abominable snowman or Yeti. Which one sounds scarier?
Yeti.
Yeti.
Mhm.
Yeti for sure. You know, Yeti is fucking frightening.
You think it would be weird if I went and knocked on my old apartment door asking for my old girlfriend
I think it'd be hilarious.
and asking for like my old
You
dog?
think about that shit, like, as a skit?
Oh my god, dude, that shit is actually.
You think if I go in there and ask for my old dog and my old girl, like, you think they'd come out? What do you guys think?
They're gonna be
you
like,
haven't been here in 2 years?
not to take you
There
right
was
now.
some comedian that I was talking about, and they were like going, "Yeah, he's completely lost." Like I used to just go back to my like after my what was it? Like it's like a sign of craziness, but he was like realizing he was going crazy because he would go back to like his old like mom's house and like try to find like his mom, but they had moved like 15 years
God
ago.
damn. That's some crazy trauma. That's crazy trauma, bro. That's sad.
The human mind is weird as fuck, bro.
Bro,
That's what that reminds me of. That's why I said that.
On psychedelics, I'd say.
Well, the thing is like,
I have some mushrooms. Maybe I should take some mushrooms.
well,
I've been
here's the
drinking.
thing, bro. The only thing that like,
Maybe next weekend.
like, because
next
what?
podcast.
Well, here's the thing. Like, time. There's time.
You guys want to take mushrooms next podcast?
I'll do a microdose. It just depends. But this late at night, though, I'd have to stay over.
Nigga, on a 0.3, you be alright, bro.
That's actually true. I'd be up to drive, actually. Yeah, no, I remember I did
If
that.
you have to, of course.
I
you
went and
can.
saw Tony Hinchcliffe with Vince one time, and I took some mushies, bro. And I was literally fucking there, and I thought I was watching it on YouTube because Tony Hinchcliffe was there. I saw Cam Patterson. I saw fucking.
Wow, how do you feel about that?
I saw.
That's kinda cool, how
Hans
mushies?
Kim,
Yeah, that's dope.
and I was there, but I've only seen them on YouTube, so I literally felt like I was in
YouTube. Yeah, I got you.
But that's what I'm. All I'm saying is
Next time you
like,
should take like a gram and go. see
what's the
up.
point of seeing people when you go there and it feels like YouTube anyway? Because I can vouch for it, dude. Honestly, like it wasn't too far.
And
too
you took
far off.
mushrooms, and you said it felt like YouTube. I think you took mushrooms.
Yeah.
I think that's where it stems from, possibly. Maybe don't take mushrooms next time. Maybe just have
I
a
felt
beer or
like I
two.
was just watching it on a computer screen. I didn't really feel like I was really there. I was like, this is crazy. I had to like remind myself I was actually watching
Looking
him.
for your fucking mouse, like.
But it's also trippy to be like, because Tony Hinchcliffe is like my idol. It's like to be like seeing. You're like, I know exactly where Tony Hinchcliffe is right now.
Idaho.
No, literally in front of me, talking into a microphone.
Right now, like he is literally his
You know what I'm saying? Like,
these are his coordinates.
When you're seeing him live, you're like, I've
coordinates is
always
crazy.
wondered
We need
where
the
he's
longitude,
at. And like
latitude.
now he's right here in front of me. So
Oh, yeah,
that's
man.
kind of cool. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know.
Bro, I tell you what, I'm fucking in October. You know those little fucking conventions that I be going to? I'm going there because I'm gonna meet the fucking lead singer of the band Black Veil Brides. Bro, that band was the band I listened to from like 7th grade to like fucking 10th, 11th grade hardcore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That was like, I was fucking listening to them all the fucking time. I just want to fucking go there and just get his autograph just because of like the nostalgic that it brings me, you know?
What are you gonna have him autograph?
Oh, dude, honestly, I've
His
been
penis.
thinking about it, but I was
Yeah.
hoping he would just sign my tits.
Can you sign my tits?
Black Veil Brides, Andy. There you go, yeah. And-
Andy, you gotta tell him do it on the bottom. Of your
Andy,
foot,
can you
bro.
put him,
Yeah.
you sign my boot?
Des, can I use that bathroom?
Yeah, of course you can.
Actually,
Please,
glad that you asked that on the
honestly
podcast.
insist. Oh wait, but
You can.
I'm so sorry, guys.
I don't
have.
even know if it's open. Let me see.
Here, go do your thing really quick. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to take a break to go urinate.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm sorry,
No,
viewers.
no. That's okay. We
Viewers, I'm sorry about this. I will be back.
we can make sure you're not here next week. Because if you want to go ahead and take breaks in the middle of our podcast,
You couldn't hold your piss for an hour.
you can literally
Obviously,
piss in the bottle I
As
gave
you guys see, he doesn't take it serious. So
No. Sid is getting up. He's gonna go take that Waz.
I'm just
He's
kidding.
gonna go get that covered up.
Nigga, you remember earlier I said, where the fuck are the aliens, bro? Like deadass.
Yeah. Well, Sid said underneath the water, and I agree.
So I'm saying, I read some. What the fuck? I heard a big ass popping noise outside. I read somewhere that it says something about the Fermi paradox. So it
Fermi
says
paradox.
we should have found aliens by now, but we haven't.
Mm-hmm.
They saying is something out there stopping us from discovering them, or worse, stopping them from finding us.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How you
So
feel
here's
about it?
my biggest thing. So, like, when I think about it, bro, you gotta also think, like, it isn't just space and beautiful Earth. Earth looks beaten up compared to how it did, like, fucking 40, 50 years ago. And then on top of that, we have
Compared
so
to
much
millions of
shit
years ago.
in our fucking orbit of, like, different broken machines, broken fucking...
Whole bunch of space
Dude,
junk.
just junk, metal, flying at fucking 100 miles per hour, bro. That we can't get out of orbit because if we did, we would just fucking crash into it and it would kill us. Like, it's just things like that, bro. Like, and I don't know, man. I just feel like we're not the most appetizing thing. Because if a species is able, like an alien species is able to travel and get to our planet,
They're gonna see all the
they see all of that.
furry
Okay.
hentai.
And in my honest opinion, if they're able to get here and like travel here and see all that, then they have the ability of sending something here to look at everything before even coming down.
To probe us.
Maybe. But like, it's just like, I don't know. Our idea of like an alien is probably so like twisted from the ideas of like science fiction and like all the movies and all that kind of shit.
I 100% agree.
So like, you know, like what's that one movie? Fucking, I think it's like Interstellar.
Something that you probably couldn't even fathom.
Interstellar, I think it was, where like it
So
was
surreal.
like it was like fucking, I don't know, like it was like trying to speak a language, but it would just show symbols instead. And it was just like symbols. It was like a creature that just did fucking symbols, and they were trying to communicate to us. But it's just a fucking alien. So like we cannot even compute how the fuck they would work.
Yeah.
You know, how
I
their
think-
brains would work.
I think like aliens are more of like aliens are like I feel like it would make more sense that they're interdimensional to the point to where they're just like emotional. You know what I mean? Like they make us feel things. Like they make us feel a certain way, and like they're able to manipulate you emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And you know what's even crazier about that? You were talking about space junk too, and there's something out there called the Kessler syndrome, which is space junk crashing into space junk is right now literally is crashing into Earth, and with that like happening, it's the more okay. Let me say it like this. Let me repeat myself. The more space junk that we put out there, the more satellites, the more bullshit that we put in our orbit, it could literally trap us in our own atmosphere, preventing us from exploring Earth furthermore. Does that make sense?
So basically, trying to launch a rocket out, we would just get destroyed by the debris.
Exactly. All the space junk that's orbiting us, we try to launch a rocket right now, bro. That shit might hit a fucking.
I wonder if that's why we have stopped actually doing like launches.
So there's
Probably.
apparently there's like a shit ton of
There's
space.
no more manned shit
bro, it's
anymore.
everywhere, bro.
It's so risky.
Is that a picture of it?
Man, it's like what it would. Yeah, this is like a 3D image that's like scanned from outer space.
Why do they not like talk about that more?
That's because that's
Not that
that's
it's,
what I
like,
said. There's
scary.
probably so much junk in the fucking our fucking orbit that like we literally probably can't even do rocket launches. Like you know, like some crazy shit like that.
Because
where-
why would you assume it's just clear? There's not. It's maybe there's like a weird elemental brick
Well,
wall,
I also think that there's also like
like
this-
asteroid walls. Like
And
how's there not like 15-mile long asteroids that you just smack into by accident? And you can't even predict the trajectory of it.
Well, yeah, but here's my thing. Well, okay, yeah. But
You
they've
run into
been
a wall.
launching so
You
many
just run into a wall.
different countries have been launching so many different things into space for years, you know? And then we all just assumed that they would probably come back down or just fall into
Yeah,
space.
I never really thought about
in
them
reality,
smashing into
it
shit.
just fucking goes in, it gets locked up, and it just fucking loops around Earth for
yeah.
fucking ever.
Like that fucking Tesla Elon sent up there.
Dude, it's just looping with all the trash, bro.
Why did he do that?
Because you can. that's
Yeah, but now
literally
there's a
it.
fucking Tesla up there.
Because he can, and he's gonna die in like.
He wanted to
60
prove
years.
a point to people. He did it, and he did prove a point.
Exactly.
But,
He proved the point.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. There's an actual Tesla floating around the planet right now.
On some bullshit, it's probably like a fucking like small rock the size of this because of how fucking fast it's been going around. The
I mean,
Earth.
honestly, it has to deteriorate. I remember
Yeah.
you could
yeah.
live stream it for a bit. Remember that?
Insane.
How long did that go for?
Who the fuck knows?
Right.
On some other trippy shit, bro, there's a force called the Great Attractor. It's a mysterious force in space, dragging entire galaxies, not including, or including also the Milky Way and also like all their galaxies too, in the universe towards it. No one knows why or what it is that's making it happen.
So what is it? What you
The
fucking?
Great Attractor, a mysterious force in space, dragging
Mhm.
entire galaxies, including ours, toward it. No one knows what it is or why it's happening. Here's an image. This is us. This is all the other galaxies over here, and it's being pulled to like one centralized location. Looks like it might be setting up for another Big Bang type shit. No? Maybe that's what life in the. Maybe that's what life in existence. Let me rephrase that. Maybe that's what existence is. It's just one big force coming in together. Pop. One force big coming in together. Pop. One force. You know.
Our minds are so like complex and think so deeply that we wouldn't be able to settle for something like that.
Well, that's just the weird
and
thing.
that's how probably simple it is.
Just thinking about the reality we woke up into today, and we're just taking it as if it's normal, and we're like, okay, yeah, because they told us that, like me having this experience with you and looking at you and me like this is kind of weird.
It is.
If
in
you
itself.
really think, dude, it's a psychedelic trip, and we're seeing things.
I agree.
We're seeing things in a certain way.
I agree.
And we're all seeing them at this. So we're synced up, but we're three different things. So how are we three different things synced up to see something similar? It's you can do that with psychedelics also. That's why people have like those same like type of trips where they all trip together and they have the same. It's the same thing I'm talking about manifesting. Like if three people believe in the same thing, you can see the same thing. You know what I mean? Like it'll become something. It's impossible. It's like it's just weird that the reality is what it is, and we just wake up every day assuming it is what it was yesterday. just because it looks the same.
Right.
But you can't think like this because it's not like it's like a philosopher way of thinking. You
It
know what I
is.
mean? And like, and that way of thinking will just make you go crazy
That's
if you're
what I'm
not
saying,
if you're not
like,
careful.
You have like a whole philosophy and all that you believe in, and then someone tells you that what if life is literally just one big fucking force expanding over and over again? That's just what
Because
life is.
this waking up and like having this experience, and it's weird that you can somewhat have a similar thing on a day-to-day wake up, but we all have to go to sleep to charge our batteries.
Mm-hmm.
We all have to charge it. We're just like a smartphone. We have to charge our batteries.
Yeah,
Or why do we have to charge our batteries? Don't
Yeah.
you think that's a little weird?
like our energy. Why does our
Like
energy
why?
drain?
It's the same as a battery.
But you know what? I mean, like,
I just find it's weird that like a lot of things are linked. Like everything is
Agreed.
like it's like a circle. Everything's one. You know
But
what I
isn't
mean?
it like? But like,
That's
I
that's
don't know.
life.
Because it can be as simple as something like what Des just said. You know, something that's just like fucking expanding and pulls back in, expands.
So
but
from
it's
that-
also
but
so
look
like.
at that aspect. What?
But it's also so deep, like to think of like energy and like and all that kind of shit.
Truth is
Because
deep.
it's like for plants need energy. Everything needs energy. You know, energy is a real thing. Whether you're an electric fucking a battery or like
Well,
a fucking human being or
when
a
you
plant.
hang around people with negative ass energy, it affects you. Mm-hmm. It's like you're picking up on an invisible frequency.
Vibrations are crazy. Frequencies are crazy.
You can tell when someone's done something bad. Like you can tell when you hang around somebody who's done some weird shit. You definitely can, bro.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like you can tell. Like like
What
somebody.
do you mean? Oh, I've done weird shit.
Somebody who's like killed a kid, you know what I mean? Somebody who's done something really weird, bro. Like and you cuz like
Jesus.
or something that's like they know I don't know if it's the energy they're giving off, but like I'll have certain motherfuckers come in as patients, bro, and I'm like, this motherfucker's done some shit. I don't know what he's done, but I wouldn't leave him alone with someone I care about.
Sid's got some gypsy blood in him, I swear.
We were
Some-
talking about the
I
dark
can read
side
energies,
of the
bro.
moon earlier, bro.
Yeah, what's that?
Apollo 17 astronauts recorded on their mission mysterious flashes on the moon's surface known as transient lunar phenomena, also known as TLP, still unexplained, adding to lunar mysteries. So these guys saw flashing lights on the dark side of the moon. Could be something bright reflecting off of the sun, you know, or something shiny reflecting off of the sun.
Talk louder, does.
Something shiny reflecting off of the sun.
It's the funniest way to say
And
it.
in China, with their new
Speak up.
shit,
You're talking to the class.
That's what I should have said.
China last week landing on the dark side of the moon. They're also planning to have plans to land astronauts on the moon by 2030. Its lunar exploration program's success position China as a major player in the new space race. They want to build a whole base on the moon, bro.
That's what's interesting, and they say that like there's a they want to build a China.
How do you feel about just any? Doesn't matter what nation. How do you just feel about anybody building a base on the moon?
I'm just saying, like there seems to be. Dude, they say that there is a base already on the moon, and it's by
True.
people that like harness energies, bro. And I just find that to be interesting. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like we're just humans, and for us, let's be real. All we can really do is wake up and walk around. Okay? They've got us limited, friends. We can't do half the shit they can do. So
It's
like,
true, but I kind of like thinking about it. Like, you think about it, like,
Well, no,
they
I'm
go
just
on the
saying-
moon, they land there, and then it's just like, hey, boss, there's someone here.
I'm just saying, it's insane to me that we're just like the
We're not
average.
alone.
Well, the average person is just like us. All they can do is just wake up and walk around. You can drive a car, maybe get a pilot's license, get a fucking airplane,
Pilot's license.
and you can fly around there. But if we're not going to let you go to outer space, bud, these are select people that get to go. You know what I mean? Like they don't let just anybody
That's true. You
have
gotta
free
a money.
reign. We're just retards that just get to walk around and go to work.
Fucked up.
Okay? Why can't we go to outer space and see the dark side of the moon, bro?
Would you have the balls to go to outer space and orbit
No,
the
no.
Earth? Like, could you fathom like looking at that and you're in outer space and you're just literally in a capsule, can't go anywhere else? Would you be okay with that? Floating around, cool, eating like fucking dehydrated fucking peanuts and shit.
Depends on who I'm with.
Do you guys ever watch?
what if we all three went to space? I mean, that would be kind of cool.
that would be kind of fire. It would be fire.
We're kind of like, well, at least
like the idea of it, yeah, but it also would freak me the fuck
Bro,
out.
I'm 100% taking LSD if I go to in that type of trip.
Brother,
if we went.
You would not need to take LSD.
I would not need to.
That would be the trip of life, bro.
But the first day I'm not
You're
taking
leaving
LSD.
the planet you were fucking born on.
Yeah. Good point.
You are like that is.
But
You
to
are
take LSD
saying.
on top of
Do you
that, or maybe
understand?
DMT. I'm gonna
You're-
take DMT.
That's
in
what I
space.
find
That
to
would
be.
be cool.
That's what I find to be
DMT
so
in
crazy.
space, no
Like
LSD.
in this reality, like that we have now, to have a psychedelic experience.
Dude, life is a trip. I say it all the time.
Well, go to Japan. If we
Right.
just
That's
all
a culture
three went
experience
to
right there.
Japan and dropped us in the middle of the center of Tokyo and all the signs are fucking Japanese, we're high on mushrooms, bro. We don't know where we are. Everything is
The
different.
trip that don't stop.
The people look different, bro. You can fuck.
And the whole way of life is just different, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. It was a joke. Jesus Christ, I have to cut that one out.
Yeah,
I'm
no, it's okay.
No, we're gonna get famous one day, and that's gonna come back to fuck.
Yeah,
us.
that's gonna get you.
Like, dude,
That's
did
the
you-
one that. That's
when
the
you
one.
see like YouTube shorts.
Mine was the Trump assassination. Talk, you know.
Dude, you called the Oriental bitch. That one was great.
I didn't know Oriental was racist.
No, it's not.
That's not.
Yes,
It's
it is.
fucking not.
It is. I
Type
didn't realize
shit,
that
I guess.
Oriental was offensive. You can't say that anymore.
That is too freaking funny.
Okay, it looks like you can't say fucking.
You have to say Asian. You mean Mongoloid?
Oid is funny.
You're gonna get mad at me for calling you a fucking.
Did you know that geysers on Saturn's moon were found
What
to
is this
contain
fucking Game of
complex
Thrones? Get the fuck
organic
out of my
molecules,
face.
hinting the potential for life in its hidden ocean deep beneath the icy crust?
Fuck, man. I gotta cut out that fucking bullshit I said.
No,
It's
you
okay,
don't. You think
Bubba.
about it too much, bro. And you better leave it just like how it is right now. I was telling you to just leave it in there.
It's okay.
It's gonna come back to fuck us, boys. I gotta think twice.
It's okay.
No. All right, but anyway, yeah. What were you saying, Desi? Sorry.
I was saying that a mysterious force causing the universe to expand at an accelerating rate, pushing galaxies apart. Scientists have no idea what it really is.
Damn. See, that's what I was talking about, man.
What's going on? What's going on? I'm getting contradictive information here. What's going on? These are just theories. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
literally what it is. It's just theories. No one fucking knows a goddamn thing. It's just literally fucking.
Have you
Hey,
heard
I have
about-
a. Well, hear my idea.
No, have you heard about the Coalsack Nebula?
What is it called?
The Coalsack Nebula.
What is that?
It's a dark, dense cloud of dust and gas blocking the light of stars behind it, earning the eerie name Coalsack for its pitch black appearance in the sky.
Why does this lighter not work?
Because that's the one that doesn't work. I bought 2 lighters. The second one is the one that works.
Son
That's
of a
the
bitch. This is a
the
fucking,
white one.
Is this a decoy, bro?
it's just a flex, just to say, hey, I got it.
I mean, this is pretty sick, I will say. Supreme lighter? Are you fucking kidding me? It doesn't work, though. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, man, I feel like all that stuff is very interesting.
Like space stuff.
Well, dude, that's the thing, because it's all correlated. That's like what, like, the space is a place, it's kind of like a level that they don't let the normal people like us go. And I think it's always been there, but it's a place for the elites. You know what I mean? And there's no telling what they have in space. What are we saying? Well, it seems to be 2 breasts. We have a breast and a face. There's a face on Mars. There seems to be a breast, but you know,
The face on Mars.
do you know what's crazy about that? That's Mars.
Mars.
On Mars, they also have ruins. They also they have like pictures,
Ruins.
that look almost similar to Egyptian ruins, my friend.
Egyptian ruins
So-
found on Mars.
So this is the problem.
That's fucking deep.
So this is what's even weirder. It's like look that up. Look that up. Does you can find like Egyptian style pyramid ruins that look almost like they look Egyptian, I guess, and that's what's kind of strange. It makes you think that Mars is like a Earth type of thing,
I mean,
but
they wanna
from
colonize it.
well, I think it was an Earth thing that fell. Like that's what Earth's future is Mars.
I totally agree with you.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was just an experiment conducted where there was like 4 people living in a tank, where it just simulates like life on Mars. They would go like on missions, And like this all like
Well,
ran by
they
science.
have this-
I was about to say Santa, fucking NASA.
DeSantis.
Yeah, they were in there for 1 year. 4 volunteers. They would grow their own food there.
Is that yours?
This is mine. Yeah, they would grow their own food there, live there, do everything there, and then even like their communication process with Earth. Like if they wanted to say something to like let's say Houston, you know, the delay time was 22 minutes.
Right.
So
I
living
remember
in
that. I remember
little
that.
space in an hour, bro. So yeah, I mean in a year, that's kind of crazy. Anyways, many archaeologists and astronomers believe that the ancient Egyptians on Earth actually came from Mars, as this explains the presence of the Egyptian monuments on the red planet. Besides the whatever the fuck that shit says, Warren has found what appears to be carvings of faces and unfinished statues.
That's so trippy.
I find it weird.
To be like the race, like the fucking beings that we ascend, like we come from.
They
were
got
like
us so fucked in the head
from
because like,
Mars or something.
well, they
That's so
only teach
trippy.
us these things. Like, think about it. We just have these predisposed ideas of what we are, what they tell us we are. You know what I mean? But it's like, what the fuck? When there's shit on Mars, the whole story you told us is a lie.
Sounds like fucking a green turd, yellow turd.
You know what I'm talking about?
Looks like something could
no.
be
It's like that Egyptian fucking. It's the Egyptian little head thing. It's that thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the pharaoh head.
Pharaoh head. It looks like a pharaoh.
I'm
That's
looking at an
trippy.
image of this right now. Just
Little
almost
Egyptian
kinda
pharaoh head going
astonishing
on.
right now. Yeah, even on the Egyptian vacation tours.com says that there are artifacts on the Mars
Jesus
planet.
What website did you say?
The Egyptian exotic tours or some shit. Egyptian vacation tours.
And they're talking about Mars?
Yeah, they're trying to sell it, bro. They're trying to
Jesus.
sell it.
They're using it as
The hardest thing
advertisement.
about history, though, is
No, but that is really crazy.
the victor
No, it is.
writes history.
Megalodon is still out there.
Whoever
What?
wins gets to write history. That's just it. So
That's what they
anything that
I seen that on a Modern Warfare.
That's what they
4
did to
quote.
my. That's what they did to the poor.
sad, but it's true.
That's what they did to the poor Southerners. You know.
Rest in peace.
Sid really,
That's what they did to my poor Southerners. You know.
really
They just paint us as
Sid really
race. They paint us as a bunch of racist whites, man. You know, it is what it is.
You guys are doing some bad things, though. You have to.
Were
We
you
acknowledge
guys
some of the
racist
bad.
whites though, or not? You know, that's what it boils
No,
down
that's
to.
the problem. I mean, you know, I'm not racist, but
No, not
you
at
know
all.
what the thing is, man. Honestly, yeah, they probably were racist, and that was the biggest downfall. If they just wouldn't have been racist, bro, they really could have fucked the government all up, man. But that racist thing really dragged them down. You can't be hateful and
'Cause,
win.
I mean, you look.
Hate doesn't win. You can't be hateful.
I
and
get it. It was early in time. You
But
were
the one
racist,
thing I like
okay?
about that shit is they said, "Fuck you, we're gonna fight you." That's the only thing I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
about it. That's the Southern attitude. It's like, "Fuck you, we're gonna fight you." That's the only thing. But you can't be racist, man.
You can't be racist.
You can't just have slaves, man.
My point is like, yeah, they were like, hey,
You can't. I mean, what the fuck are you?
Well, look. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me put my 2 cents. in.
Please.
Okay,
Why
okay.
can't we have slaves?
Well, because
But why does it have to only be black people? Like it could be fucking all races.
that's the thing in America.
Yeah, we
I
should
don't think there was. Do you think there was just African slaves?
I would like to have a little.
They don't
Colombian
talk about
slave.
that. They don't.
Dude,
it's just kind of
because
like.
they colonized. That's crazy. I just felt that brisk upon my
What
arm.
did he say?
I basically
He's-
said that I would love to have Dez as my slave.
They would colonize these places, steal their land, take their people, kidnap them, and
Indoor,
sell them.
outdoor.
Sell them
Indoor.
or yeah, no, that shit was like brutal and fucked up.
That's what I
But
don't
my
like.
point
I don't.
is, like,
It's
I
honestly
don't.
really fucking.
If we
Well,
had
here's the thing,
slaves
disturbing.
nowadays,
There's yeah.
they should be like crazy, you know, maybe like some crazy people under like electric collar. You got the button to press it at any time if they act up. You know what I'm saying? Like right there, whatever. But like if we
you
had
shock them, they shit themselves. Is that what that was?
No, like,
Yeah, what the
kinda,
fucking
like,
confused.
fuck
nigga,
was
you
that?
shock them and they die or some
Oh.
shit, like whatever, spike collar, whatever you want to say. But like
Wait,
if we had
wait,
slaves,
wait. What do you mean?
I'm saying if we had slaves, it should be like
We don't need slaves. We can have robot slaves now.
we could have robot slaves.
Literally, you don't
but-
even need slaves anymore. You can just
That
create
is
them.
literally
If there's
how
a
you create
prisoner on
cybernet,
death
and
row,
that is
that's what I'm trying to
that
say
is
here.
why the robots start taking over.
What if we
You-
have-
you make the robots slaves? Jesus,
What if we have like death row
learn a
prisoners?
damn thing.
Death row prisoners as slaves.
Well, here's the thing. Why do you need slaves? Just be cool. You don't even
Just be
need them,
cool.
bro.
Look,
You-
I was talking a hypothetical.
Hype,
all
yeah,
right?
you know.
That's the
If
thing.
you
Like,
lived on Mars.
here's
I
the
said
thing.
If there
Here's
were
the thing.
slaves, why is it only one race?
Here's the thing. Why
Yeah.
did they need slaves? The cotton.
'Cause they were
they needed. No,
lazy.
no, no. This is because
Free
of
work.
Lazy.
industry.
You have a farm.
Eli Whitney. Okay, you guys know who fucking Eli Whitney is? He invented the fucking cotton gin. Okay,
Yes.
he
That is
invented
true.
the fucking cotton gin. Do
I
you know?
remember.
Are you familiar with what cotton gin is?
Familiar.
It's a way that they were able to make it basically freed the slaves in a weird way because at least to where they didn't have to I don't think they had to pick it anymore because I think they had a machine that did it more effectively than they did.
It was a machine that the slaves still had to use.
But they weren't able. They didn't have to it made it their job a little easier. No.
It made their job a little.
Listen.
easier.
Listen. I'm not.
But
Listen.
not
Listen.
anymore.
Listen.
What are you
listen,
fuckers saying?
Listen.
What the
I
fuck
was
is
just trying
this,
to tell
bro?
you guys what a cotton gin
I'm
is.
not. I'm not with them.
Listen. You guys.
I'm
You
not
guys
even
are.
saying that.
You guys are getting it fucked up. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he created the cotton gin, and I think it
Yeah,
helped
what's
the
the-
slaves a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's such an interesting
I think Eli
perspective
Whitney-
to bring up. Like don't you guys think that the guy that made slavery a little bit easier deserves a few pats on the back? You know?
That's crazy.
No, am I the only one?
Oh my god.
That's crazy, yo. Is that a fucking Is that a fucking? Is that one of your stand-up jokes, bro? Because that's fucking. That's hilarious.
On the cotton gin today.
I was just thinking because he literally created a thing that made it so much easier. I was like, because look, it said why did he invent it? It said Southern plantation owners were eager for a way to make cotton growing profitable. Wait a minute, hold on, guys. I don't think this. Thing,
Yeah, I wonder if we're just completely fucking wrong. It actually made their lives harder.
Well, he died of prostate cancer, so joke's on him.
Well,
Wow.
shit. I mean,
While in the South, Whitney quickly
Bet
learned
he
that
was an
Southern
AC.
plantation owners were eager for a way to
Anyways,
make cotton growing
death row
profitable.
slaves? No.
yeah. But here's my thing. It all goes back to right back around to why
Aliens?
have slaves. You know?
Yeah. Why?
It's why have slaves? If they were to do some crazy shit, if they were to do the fucking hard ass jobs, you know?
Like what?
I don't know, but fucking
Cashier.
it sounds crazy, bro, but imagine I think a hard job, the first thing that comes to my mind is working on an oil rig, you know? That's that's a crazy ass scary dangerous job, you know?
And so what the cotton gin it separated
Jesus Christ.
it separated the seeds from
We
the
should send
sticks.
those guys into space.
It separated the seeds from the sticks, bro, so it did make the job a little easier. They didn't have to do it by hand anymore.
Yeah.
So it was a step in the right direction is what I'm trying to say.
I get it.
But not for the right reason.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. It was for all the wrong. Yeah, he didn't make the cotton gin being I'm gonna really make a
The
difference.
idea was
I'm gonna
great.
make
He was I want to make their lives easier.
I'm gonna make a big
That
humanitarian
asshole's
difference.
probably
A
they're just
minor
taking
evolution,
too long.
You know, or step
fucking
towards something
cocksucker.
good, but
All right?
they didn't use it the right
That guy is
way.
probably a fucking piece of shit, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. I looked at him.
But
up.
I guess
I thought Eli Whitney was a man of color. He was a white guy, so it's actually fucked.
Fuck,
the whole thing.
you know-
Jesus
Oh.
Christ, that's
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah, he is. He's a white guy.
Oh, my.
I honestly wish I didn't even mention it at this point, but like I said, it's the last 10 minutes, so it doesn't really matter.
Last
No one
10
hangs out this long
minutes.
anyway, and if you do,
Joke's
probably
on you.
you're probably. Well,
If
never
you
mind. I'm not
do,
gonna
the
say
joke's
that.
on you.
If it is you, don't go by facts
Austin,
with
you have
us.
anything interesting to bring up this week?
Oh,
Or you're just gonna-
anything interesting that we're going to be bringing up this week?
I
Austin?
had a whole thing about
I wanna
John.
hear-
I had a whole thing about John D.
Nope,
but
I have
man,
nothing.
You said John D in the beginning.
No.
John D.
It was
John
about-
Deere.
It was about the Black Mirrors, man, and I was about to talk about how he. Well, we're just gonna save this for next week's show if I can remember to do it. But it's about the mirrors, bro, the Black Mirrors, man, and about how where he learned this conjuring from is
Oh.
actually a tribal thing from the Aztecs, bro. So he actually spent time in Mexico studying with tribal people, and they're really big into Black Mirrors. So it's he learns from the
I thought there were Mayans in Mexico.
Both.
both.
Huh.
Yeah, Aztecs, Mayans.
Stupid.
Yeah.
What about the Indicas?
The Incas? Incas are from Peru.
No, the Indicas.
The indicas are weed that makes you sleepy. I think that's.
Oh,
In
Incas.
2001, blood rain fell from Kerala, India. Some believe it contained alien cells, an unsettling, otherworldly event that has never been fully explained.
What are you talking about?
He just read something that the Victor wrote.
Could you just get the fuck off of TikTok?
In 1977, NASA captured an image on Mars resembling a massive dragon, leading to the theories of ancient petrified Martian beasts.
Dude,
Could you imagine like
you're starting to go down a
But could you
fucking
imagine like a
slippery slope.
dragon that? Could you imagine like creatures that are in outer space?
That's crazy. to
Why are there not things like that? Well, you don't think there's just
Well,
animals
like
that live in outer space? Why is there not?
think. In Star Wars,
And that's what aliens are.
in Star Wars, they have purgles, and purgles are like space whales, and they're whales that can travel like at hyperspace and shit. And but it's a thing, all right.
Oh, I've heard about
And
that.
they
Yeah,
take
you're right.
energy from like they go to a
I've seen
planet and they
space
absorb
whales.
energy in order to get the energy to
And they
do
swim
it.
around.
Atsushi
in
whales,
space,
nigga. Atsushi
traveling
whales.
to different galaxies. Like they just
Don't you think that would be
Suzuki whales.
if you do that? So things that swim in the ocean, you don't think there's things that swim in the galaxies?
bro?
Yeah, for sure.
That's so
Yeah.
that's
Squid.
so crazy.
And they
Squid, that's
probably
what I
do
mean.
it in like a weird dimensional way that like
Yeah.
is invisible almost to us or something.
And they know what they're doing.
Sometimes I feel like I have alien hand syndrome, a rare neurological disorder where a person's hand seems to act on its own, controlled by an unknown force, living horror
Guys!
as it's possessed.
Guys,
The reason why I say sometimes I have it is because I beat my lead a lot, so
When I play guitar, I get
my
that. When I play guitar, I have an alien hand. I'll sometimes black out and my eyes will roll in the back of my head and my nose will bleed and I'll have black liquid come out
the
of my
hand
mouth.
keeps going on its own.
The whole thing.
Mm.
It's part of my contract.
I like it. That's why your mirror's black.
It's part of
You
the
watch a lot of
contract
Black
I've
Mirror?
made. What'd you say?
You watch a lot of Black Mirror.
You're watching a Black Mirror right now.
Yeah, you guys are in a Black Mirror episode right now. Actually, you guys don't even know it, but this is the latest episode of Black Mirror that
Well,
just
tune in
dropped.
next time for another episode of Black Mirror.
Black Mirror episode 2 coming out.
Episode 2, Black Mirror.
Kill your
KYE.
ego, don't kill yourself.
KYE, kill your ego, don't kill yourself, like Des said.
I like that. Kill your ego, don't kill
Please.
yourself.